We in the 50s right now. We with Baghdad. He about to take us to his hood. He about to show us what it was like growing up. He about to take us through all of it, bro. So let's get into that shit.
I'm in your bushes, man. These niggas pussy. Let me catch your eye. Watch how I cooking. Call me Debo Baghdad. I snatched your soul. Yeah, I took it. You not no stepper, nigga. You's a rookie. About to spin again. Yeah, hit him and his friend. Them shooters taking soul. Freedom killers out the pen. All these trucks and AMGs is what we hopping in. This is the same Glock.
What's good, everybody? We in the middle of the trenches in Kansas City. It's like midnight right now. It's dark as fuck, and we about to get live in this motherfucker. Cause y'all ain't heard from Baghdad in a minute, bro. Baghdad kind of been MIA, but we gonna let y'all know what's cracking with Baghdad. Introduce yourself, bro.
What up, man? It's Baghdad, man. Big dog Baghdad at that. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Like he said, you know what I'm saying? I've been missing action, but I've been right under y'all nose. Y'all ain't even know it. You feel me? This shit really going on, nigga.
Now, Baghdad gonna tell us a lot about his story, bro. He gonna tell us why he been MIA, when we got some new music coming, and what he been doing while he been MIA. I know you said he was from the 30s. I know we in the 50s right now, but what was it like in the 30s growing up as a kid for Baghdad, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was fun as hell. You know what I'm saying? I really got two homes, like I said. I'm from the 30s, bro. 32, 33 Garfield Ave, bro. But my auntie been here since we was fucking little. It was fun as hell, you know, just doing shit, bro. Taking bikes, hooping, you know what I'm saying? Just doing kid shit, bro. Getting in a regular badass kid shit, bro.
Was there a lot of fights, bro?
I mean, you had your fades, you feel me? You know, but at the same time, it was like, shit, everybody was really on their own shit, you know? But you had fades, you know?
Right.
Just like every city, bro, you got your fades.
Has drill rap been a big thing in KC, or is it kind of missed Kansas City as a whole?
I wouldn't say it missed us, but it can definitely be more light on it, bro. Because it's like, at the same time, bro, I feel like drill rap, we do got that shit when it comes to that shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers really be talking their shit, but it ain't no unity. So it's like, if it ain't no unity, how can we really express ourselves?
When you started rapping, bro, what was like, when you kind of started getting a buzz in KC, what was you doing every day? Like, what was your day-to-day looking like at that point? Were you every day in the studio, or were you just kind of like still in the streets still, or you know?
It was both. Yeah, because it was like, I ain't gonna lie, I still had to survive when I was, you know what I'm saying, making that shit. So
music wasn't paying the bills.
Music at the time, music wasn't paying the bills. It was just getting my name up. And I feel like now that, you know what I'm saying, my name is up and shit like that, that I can, you know,
now you can use that.
Yeah, I can use that shit to get, you know what I'm saying, what I need to get for that shit. Brother all the way. brother good. He good. It was turned this way.
In Walren, bro. What's this area mean to you?
This area mean everything. Everybody know everybody get along right here. You feel me? Like, it's family around here, bro. That's what's going on.
I lived over here, bro, for a year, and like I said, all I ever got was love.
Yeah,
like,
that shit real.
When I go in the little corner, show me
That's
love.
That's what I'm about to see if it's open right now. Yeah, this is what I do, bro. This is my peace, bro. I don't be bothering nobody, bro. I'll be in the hood where it's good at with my folks.
So when SleazyWorld started to blow up, what was it like then? What was life like at that point?
Man, when bro blew up, bro, it changed, because it was like I had to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
you were there, bro. All the music.
Yeah, I had to.
You were right there, bro.
I had to be there, bro. It was like, you gotta adjust, bro, because everything just happened so fast, like,
yeah, he
quick
about it, bro.
Yeah, so it was like quick. Like, when we got off the plane, we didn't even know we was fucking viral on TikTok and shit like that, bro. So it was just like quick as hell, bro. So I had to adjust to everything that he was doing. It was like we was living the same life, bro, with just different bodies. So
what was, because I know he blew up off of TikTok like overnight, like type shit, bro. So how did that inspire you, bro, to start making more music and get kind of out of the streets and be like, you know what, you know what I'm saying?
Once I seen how real it got with bro music, that's when I'm like, all right, bro, if he can do it, I can do it. You feel me? Like,
it's possible.
Yeah, like, this shit really going on. Like, it's so serious now to where it's like we can't even fake this shit if we wanted to. So that's when I knew, like, when bro really got to like touring and doing back-to-back shows and stuff like that, that's when I knew, like, serious. You feel me?
Real
like,
real talk.
It's so serious. That's how it played with me, bro. Like, just making sure.
Yeah, and bro took that shit more than just being a TikTok artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people blow up on TikTok, bro. Like,
and we ain't even know it was
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know he was from KC. When I first was hearing that stuff on TikTok, my homeboy goes, "Hey, you heard a bro from KC?" I'm like, "Who?" And he plays the song, the Sleazy Flow shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And then I see the Chiefs logo because y'all was in the bar, bro. Or y'all was in the bar, y'all was in the corner store, bro. And I see the Chiefs logo at the top.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, Nate Show is from KC, bro.
Yep.
And shit, bro.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, we in.
Yeah, you can roll in here.
Are you wanting to be part, like, try to bring drill to KC, or are you wanting to take a different route with music?
That's a good question. Because at the same time, I still got to be me.
Facts.
But at the same time, I want to be different being me. I want to bring my kind of drill to KC, bro.
That's a good answer.
Like, I want to bring my sound to the KC. I mean, a lot of people hip, but I feel like more can be hip. You feel me?
That's true.
And my sound is unique. So
It is.
I'm gonna turn this shit up, bro. I just had to,
I think you got something, bro, where you could turn it up. I ain't gonna lie, bro, for sure.
I'm trying to tell you, like, bro, I got buku music, bro.
You been in the studio recently, or you just kind of
Took a break, became a father, took a break.
Yeah. I just had my kids too, so I know how that shit is, bro.
Yeah, took a break, became a father, bro. Been doing the father thing for like 10 months now. Don't get me wrong, I dropped like 2 singles out of that 10 months. But they about to close. Yeah, your nearest neighborhood, nigga.
So it would be going down here because bro had his shit on him. On his, they be trying to hit the store right here at all, or it be cracking like that right there.
Man, everybody love that store, bro. Ain't nobody going in that store. They just do it for their protection, which is I don't blame them.
Not fair.
It is still in the hood, bro. So
how many? You don't mind me asking? You lost a lot of people, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna say I lost a lot of people to the street, but I lost a lot of people to just life in general, like
drugs,
natural causes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
No, don't get me wrong. I have lost some people to the street. Now I think about it, bro. I have lost a lot of people, bro. But I'm just so numb to life to where it's like I know, like that's what come with this shit.
Yeah, fact.
First I didn't understand it, but now I'm just like, man, that's what come with this shit, bro. So
yeah,
I just grew to, I don't know, bro. I grew to be numb to that shit, bro.
And that's how, bro, and that's how you know the hood is fucked up. Like, not even the hood in general, but life in general is fucked up, bro. It's because, bro, like, when you have to live to where you have to, when you have to live a life where you have to try to stay numb 24/7 from shit, bro, that's a hard life. You know what I'm saying, bro?
It's been a movie. A lot of people just look at the glitz and glamour, but they don't know, like,
they don't know what's behind the scenes.
That shit, life be lifing, bro.
Facts, bro. That's such a true statement.
That's as real as I can keep it, bro. I can't fake this shit, bro.
That's such a true statement. So, you know, I'm asking, how old are you, bro?
I just turned 25, what, a month ago?
Oh, you my age, bro. I'm about to turn 25 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm climbing, but I ain't climbing. Here you go, brother.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. So is the next for Baghdad hitting the studio and getting some music out, or is it doing some content, or is it collabing with other people? What do you think the next step is for Baghdad and towards getting where you want to be when it comes to music and rap?
Next step for me, bro, is really getting, because I had took a break.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying, just to get my mind right, because music will cloud your mind.
Oh, for sure, bro, it will.
So
big time.
I feel like just getting back in the studio and getting this content out so I can build for my song that I'm gonna be dropping when I get in the studio.
Facts.
That's what's next for me right now. Cause man, I told myself I was gonna take a break, but I didn't expect it to be this long. But it feel good though. So now when I'm back, I got shit to talk about.
Real talk, bro. And now you can plan.
Yeah.
Plan, you know what I'm saying? And you can make something out of it. Cause I tell you, bro, there's people waiting for you.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't
be feeling like, I don't know, I just be living, bro. But people be like, bro, like you, like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like real talk, bro, you could be the next one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You already seen what TC doing, bro.
Yeah.
You seen what your homeboy Sleazy doing, bro. You already seen that it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, bro, do you think KC as a whole, do you think they do a good job in supporting their artists, or do you think they kind of...
Fuck no.
Do you think they don't?
Fuck no.
I know in St. Louis they don't support that. Like they don't really. Yeah, I know in St. Louis it's like that big time, bro.
Fuck no. It's crab in a bucket.
That's why, bro.
Shit, crab in a bucket. Could have been far out this nigga. Everybody could have been far out this bitch.
Bro, you know why though?
But egos, it's egos.
Yeah, I was just finna say it's because people know, like, when people come from the same areas as you and they see you doing something, bro, they're like, damn, I could have done. You know what I'm saying? They fucked up because they didn't do it too, and they from the same spot as you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, damn, I had that same potential. I could have done that same thing, bro.
Yeah, it's egos, bro. Like, I support you over here, you support me over there.
Facts.
But we not tapping in with each other. Shit don't make sense, bro. So why tap in if we not gonna actually come together and really do this shit?
Yeah, and
that's why I be in my own box.
Yeah, for sure. And especially some people, bro, they get a little bit of clout and they mind gets clouded right away, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed a lot of people, bro. There's a lot of people I've had projects planned with, bro. That's why, again, shout out TC, bro. That's why I fucks with TC, bro.
Just me having that In Your Bushes song and stuff like that and getting the notoriety and stuff, bro. I already know what position bro was in when everybody was laughing. Then it turned in from hate to love.
Yeah.
I've been in that position, so shout out to bro for doing his shit.
And turning it into what he did.
Capitalizing off his opportunity.
Yep. And yeah, bro, that's why I was saying I had a lot of projects planned with people and then, you know, they took off. They ain't take off like that, you know what I'm saying? But they got a little bit bigger and shit. And they instantly stopped DMing you, stopped messaging you, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But them the folks, you know, like, can't handle this shit. They can't handle that fame shit.
Have you had any problems with stuff like that? Where you will, like, matter of fact, have you had any problems with people hitting you up to try to get clout or name off of you type shit for free and shit like that? Has that been a pretty big issue in Baghdad's life? You know, things have changed.
Fuck yeah, bro. But I just grow to adjust to that shit and ignore the fuck out them folks, cause if it ain't genuine, I don't want it. You gotta just keep that energy from around me if you just coming to benefit off of me. You feel me? Like, you don't wanna build with me, you just wanna benefit off of me, get the fuck on.
Do you plan, now, other than just music, do you plan on doing content or anything as well too, or do you just kind of plan on staying on the music side?
I plan on doing content, bro. Like, me, bro, as you can see, bro, I'm a hefty nigga, bro. I like eating, so.
Yeah, do food reviews, bro.
Food reviews.
Yeah.
Little shit like that to get my mind right.
That'd be fire. Eli, you're killing it, bro. Real talk. Like, you too, Jordan. Real talk. But
we're gonna go over here to this house.
I bet that. The craziest one you can tell online that you feel comfortable. If you gotta think, take a minute to think. You good.
Probably when I bust my shit open.
Your head?
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah, I had fucking, my shoe was untied and shit.
Don't tell me the shoelace took you out.
My mama called my name. I looked back, I was already running, tripped over my shoelace, and they was renovating, like they was redecorating the fucking apartment building, so they was taking out all the like toilet seat shit like that.
Shit, yeah.
I ended up tripping over my shoestring, bro, because she called my name. So I tripped over my shoestring and fucking hit my head on the toilet seat that was sitting on the curb.
How old was you?
5.
That phone died? I was about to say that motherfucker be dying.
I was like 5, bro.
For real? Bro, I broke my arm when I was like 5, bro. What age did you jump off the porch and what made you jump off? That's a better way to ask.
Shit, I jumped off the porch, bro, like 15, 16.
For real?
Going to parties.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, getting into fights. And then the fights.
Being around everybody.
Fights turn into people not wanting to fight.
What schools did you go to, bro?
I went to when I was little, I did the bounce around at first. I went to C.A. Franklin in the 30s.
Oh.
Then I went to Benjamin Banneker. Then I moved out south. I went to fucking Burke Elementary. Then I went to motherfucking Smith Hill.
Oh, Smith Hill.
They closed now, but everybody in the city then went to Smith Hill.
Sure.
Then I went to Hickman. Then I came back down to the hood and went to fucking East High School down in the 20.
Okay. How'd you meet Sleazy, bro? Did you go to school with him?
I met him through a mutual friend back when I was like 14.
Like through school, like when you was like, okay, so like.
Party.
So like I know he's partially from Michigan. So like would he like move here and back and forth, or did he like you said after you met him, was he kind of stuck here? Like did he stay here for a while?
When I first met him, he was like back and forth between Michigan and shit. As time went on, that's when he started staying.
And when did he start rapping? And were you rapping at the same time?
No, I wasn't even thinking about rapping around that time. Like I ain't even care for rap, but bro, he had been rapping and shit. He was rapping in Michigan and shit with his brother Hundo, Free Hundo.
Oh, okay. That's his profile picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, seen that because I just seen his page like a couple weeks ago. So when you said Hundo, that sounded familiar.
Yeah, that's bro.
Okay.
So he was rapping this shit with bro, and then yeah, that's how that shit came about. He was just been rapping, bro.
So when Sleazy Flow blew up, bro, like you said, y'all was on the plane, y'all came back, and that shit was just viral. Now, when that shit blew up, bro, did like life kind of change overnight? Were people kind of coming up to y'all like, yo, you know what I'm saying, fanning over y'all and shit like that? Or was it still kind of, you know, low key, you know, shit like that? Because I know at the time that song was not low key. That motherfucker was going crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers seen us in public, bro. Still to this day, people in public can go crazy. Like, but when Sleazy Flow was like popping on the ground, yeah, they was yo, like they was walking up. They was spotting us, bro. We didn't even know people knew us like that.
When y'all shot the Creepers video, bro, y'all shot it over on 36 in Euclid. And I lived right up the street from y'all when y'all shot that video, bro. Because I remember when I seen that video when it came out, bro. And I was showing my homeboy Q, I was telling you remind me of. We used to live together off of 35th. And I was like, bro, I shot the video right up the street type shit. I was like, I did not know they stayed like, because like I said, I didn't even know bro was from KC, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, crazy, bro. So like, how did that day go when y'all shot the Creepers video with Jerry Production?
Busy, cause it's like we had Jerry Production, you know what I'm saying?
He came out here.
He came to the trenches,
Yeah,
like where Sleazy's mom had stayed at the time and shit, and I was right around the corner, so it was like, it was more like,
y'all had everybody outside.
Yeah, like we had to work, cause it's like, we want this shit to be good.
It wasn't like quality. A kickback. It was like, oh no, we working on this.
Yeah, we want the quality to be good. We want everybody to, you know what I'm saying,
be on point.
Who on a block be on point, jump in the video from here and there and stuff like that. So it was really just going off the vibe.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers on the roof, all types of shit,
it was
bro.
a running gun for real. Like we was just going with ideas as we went with the video.
How long did that take? Because I see y'all shot
We did a 2-day video. We did a 2-day video.
Okay.
But most of it took 1 day, but we did a 2-day video just to get some extra footage.
Does it cost extra to do like 2-day? Like, does it when you plan with Jerry? Is it like you plan a 1 day, 2 day?
With Jerry, it was like it was so much respect with Jerry because it was like he came to us and stuff like that.
Oh, that's fire.
So it was mainly like, sure, Jerry wanted it to be good. Jerry, he'll tell you, he like, nah, let's run it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's respect.
It was mainly off the strength for real, but
yeah, that's respect.
You know,
there.
that's just with me. That so far as I know, I don't know what him and Sleazy talked about personally.
Right,
but
facts.
With the so far as like with the 2-day shit,
for sure,
it was just off the strength, just to get extra footage.
I've never been like behind the scenes on a music video or nothing like that, but I always thought it was like a few hour thing. I didn't know it was a couple day thing. Yeah, that's crazy to know, bro.
It depends on your video though, and it depends on how much you want in your video.
I just noticed some of the clips was at night, some of them was during the day, so that's why I was wondering.
That's what them ideas was coming from. Like, all right, like just say we shot during the day, we'll probably take a break till nighttime and shoot.
When y'all did the police shot, when the police car rode by, was like that, like, was this car just coming by and y'all were like, get this? And like,
yeah, like, nah, they was really lurking.
And how did the police react to all of that, or did they just keep going?
They like I said, they knew who we were. Like the police already told us they knew who we was. They were doing that shit on purpose. They was doing it on purpose.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's like, you know.
I see what you're saying now. Yeah, okay, yeah.
But they couldn't really say shit because it's like at the end of the day, what we doing?
Right,
we not doing nothing but shooting videos. Like
ain't doing nothing wrong. Right.
We've been shooting videos.
We actually helping the community for real. Be doing better than
ain't nobody arguing nothing. Everybody was having fun. So what can you say? You just drive by and look. So
facts.
But when they drove by, we like, oh yeah, get that, because they nosy.
You got to.
Get that,
yeah. Yeah, you got to. I feel like that put on a lot for KC too, bro, because you don't see, especially because it was Jerry Productions, and you don't see a lot of videos, you know, out there like with modern rappers, you know, showing Kansas City like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you ain't seen a real KC rapper come out in a while, and you know, so I feel like that really shed a big light on KC, because that right there, like I said, y'all brought Jerry Productions to Kansas City, probably the first time any rapper's done that here. Yeah. And y'all got a fire video out of it. The song did well. It wasn't like it was, you know what I'm saying? It was bumping.
That motherfucker hard.
Yeah, like I was bumping it at the time. I know other motherfuckers was bumping it you know what I'm saying, bro?
Creepers went like.
Yeah, that motherfucker's hard too. Bro. That's a fire. Like that song's hard.
Creepers went crazy.
Hard.
Shout out to bro for that song. He went crazy.
Do you all got any songs together?
Yeah, we got
on the low. Now is that kind of hard to deal with? Because is that hard to deal with on the label situation to get those clear?
Nah, not really. Cause it's like with bro.
You and bro so locked in. That
it's so locked in to where it's like when bro signed, I was already really like I was there with the label, so it's like they knew who I was, they know my name, so
now
it just really was like it's a business aspect onto it too, because it's like you do gotta tap in with his label. But
now I seen he posted a story saying his label was kind of holding him back from dropping.
Yeah, I really don't know about that.
You don't know too much about that?
I just wish bro the best on his come
Do you
up.
see, like, do you still see bro a lot, or is he busy? Like, are y'all still really tapped in, locked in with each other, or y'all still?
Yeah, we locked in with each other. It's just, you know, right now
Life's kind of going on.
Life going on, and at the same time, it's like everybody trying to regroup from past trauma.
How does Kansas City different from other cities, bro? I know, I figure you've traveled a lot.
For sure.
How is Kansas City, especially the hoods, different from other cities' hoods?
We don't, a lot of other cities, they still be banging colors and shit. We don't bang colors, we bang block.
I noticed y'all are numbers, y'all are 30s, 40s, 50s.
Yeah, we bang blocks, we don't bang colors. A lot of cities still bang colors and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, they bang blocks, but it's mainly colors that determines that block.
Yeah, bro. So what's a day in the life like right now for Baghdad?
Making my money, going home to my son, and being a dad, bro.
Now, like you just said, were you ever signed to a label at any point, or were there ever any talks with labels or managers or anything like that?
Hell yeah, it was a lot of talks with fucking managers, labels. I was with Switches, the label. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
I was with them.
Is that Sleazy's label, or is that okay? I was about to say.
But at the same time, it was like I knew that I had to do for me too.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like shout out to everybody over there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you gotta know what you want.
Yeah, that's fact. Was there ever a moment in the streets when you were younger where you were like, I gotta move different?
Fuck yeah. Once all my close friends started getting jammed up or seeing fucking close friends, classmates dying and shit, it just be little shit like that, bro.
You wanna go straight? We can go wherever you wanna go. Fuck, nigga.
We
can go back wherever we went.
We go this way.
I bet that.
Yeah, we gonna hit this block, go around.
Now, what all cities have you traveled to?
Bro, I don't travel. I ain't gonna lie, it's double digits, bro. So I can't name every city.
I've been a couple places. I ain't been like that many.
Top 5? I give you top 5.
Yeah, give me your top 5 cities you've been to. For sure.
New York. This not in order. New York.
For sure. We're planning a trip there soon.
Detroit.
Oh, okay. For sure.
Los Angeles.
LA, for sure.
Chicago.
Oh, I love Chirac. I love Chicago.
How many is that?
That's 4.
And I had to say Miami.
Oh, yeah, Miami is for sure on that list.
Either Miami or Houston. One or the other.
Houston?
Yeah, one or the other.
I've heard a lot about Houston.
I've been everywhere, bro. You know, I was on Sleaze promo tours and, you know, just living life, bro. Then we end up going being on Offset tour.
Oh, yeah.
So I was
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Does bro still come back to the hood much in Kansas City, or is he kind of booked in Michigan, or is he kind of, or is he kind of all over right now?
Bro be in the hood and shit like that, but, you know, at the same time, you know, you can't stay in the hood.
No, you can't.
Just not anybody no more.
That's how you die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for a fact. Once you get out, bro, you got to get out.
Yeah,
bro.
It's like that, but it's like, don't get me wrong. It's like, I mean, it depends on how you carried yourself in the hood that determines your fate in the hood.
That's
like,
true. That's very true.
If you got a good face and you was a good nigga, then
for a fact,
you know what I'm saying, hood will love you.
Card.
But at the same time, you always still got to keep your third eye open, even when they love you. But if you was like one of them motherfuckers who really didn't give a fuck about the hood will chew you up and spit your ass out.
What's one lesson, bro, the streets taught you that school never taught you?
What's one lesson the streets taught me that school never taught me?
Yeah.
How to get some fucking money.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the truest answer, bro.
Like,
real talk.
They don't teach you how to get no money.
That's not what I was expecting, but that's the truest answer. Real talk.
You gotta survive out here. Nigga, school was playing. I graduated because it was like I owed that to my pops, but at the same time, it was like, nigga, I need some money. School ain't gonna teach you how to get no money.
Have you been seeing what's been going on with No Limit TC?
Yeah, I've been tuned in here and there. I just really I be tuned in to some of everybody, but I be more focused on myself for real.
That's good, bro. Do you think he has another opportunity like Sleazy to bring some light on Kansas City?
Hell yeah, that song is a radio song and it's catchy.
It is a radio.
If it's catchy, wow, you got that ass.
But that shit was stuck in my head for like a week straight.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you gotta listen to him. It's really the lyrics, like the sound is hella hard, but it's really the lyrics of what you gotta listen to him.
Yep.
I fuck with it.
Nah, I fuck with it too. Yeah, that shit was stuck in my head for like a week straight at work, bro. So
You don't make this right.
what's one thing people get wrong about KC, bro? You know, one thing that you may hear from a lot of people or some people, just one thing that you constantly get wrong about this city.
We not fucking Kansas, bro.
Hey, that is the smartest answer he could have answered with, bro. Real talk.
We
Missouri.
not Kansas, bro.
Missouri.
We Kansas City, Missouri, bro.
Bro, you know how many people come out here for Chiefs games and they think they're going to Kansas?
Kansas and Missouri is literally a bridge apart. So of course, you know what I'm saying, it takes 20 minutes to get to Kansas. Probably not even that. So I can get where the confusion comes from, but motherfucker, we Missouri.
How do hoods in Kansas City differ from like hoods in other cities you've been? Like I know we talk about how the other cities are different, but like how do the hoods vary each other?
We really thugging. It's Killer City. We really thugging. Like I don't know about all the other hoods. Respect, you know, I never knock another person gangster, but there's real thugging going on in Kansas City for real.
What's the difference between like the north, east, and the west side when it comes to Kansas? Each side kind of carry their own, and how is each one different?
So the north, that's kind of like
I'm talking about like probably like down north, like
down north, like down north in the hood. I mean, shit, they carry themselves different because it's like they mainly stick together. Then you got some hoods that backdoor hoods, you know, backdoor each other and shit like that.
For sure.
So I say like 12 and the east side, they stick together. You feel me? The 30s, don't nobody really mess with the 30s, but they call it the dirty 30s, but we never gave a fuck. You feel me?
That's what I say here all the time was dirty 30s.
The 40s, no comment. The 50s, they really thugging. You feel me? That's all I can say. Yeah, bro. It go all the way up to 72nd Street from like really it's just thugging all around
this
bitch,
still
bro.
like the hoods when you get up in like the 70s, 80s and stuff like that, the hundreds in the streets and stuff like that, or is that kind of the burbs?
No, it ain't the burbs here.
So when you get to like the 80s and like the 90s in the streets, that's still the hoods and shit like that?
Yeah.
I ain't really went that deep before.
Yeah, I want to say it's a hood, but
It's
it's
not
niggas
the
do
burb.
that bitch.
Yeah, for sure. 30s, 40s, 50s. I've heard a lot about the 12. I've met a lot of people from the 12. Like you said, they stick together. That's hella true. So now, when it comes to 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, in your opinion, which one you think? Now, I don't want to start any controversy, but basically, which one's the nicest? I would say, you know, like the more, like more comfortable going to. It's nicer, you know. People got like
the nicer, I say.
And which one's the grimiest? Yeah, that's the way to ask it. Which out of the from the 10s to the 70s, which one's the grimiest? Which one's the nice? In your opinion, in Baghdad's opinion.
I feel like they all grimy.
They are all
the
definitely
30s got a
somewhat grimy.
history of like it just been.
Do you know anything about Click Clack?
Yeah.
What are they still around, or are they still a big thing? Because I used to meet a couple people over there that used to say they was part of Click Clack gang.
I mean, you gotta know to know, but
that's what I was about to say. I'm not from here, so I don't know like that. So
it's just really like for real with them. They was doing it before everybody, so
yeah, I've heard more about Click Clack.
It's more like respect to like the Click Clack and the 5H dudes, because that's where all this shit came from in the first place. So
okay,
it's really like you just gotta tip your hat to the ones who was really thugging out that shit.
Yeah, for sure. It's like in Chicago, like King David. You know what I'm saying? Once you started GD, BD, you know what I'm saying? Once you started everything, they respect. They got nothing but respect for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So KC don't get talked about as much when it comes to drill, rap, music, content. Why do you think that is? Do you think KC is just blackballed as a whole, or do you think, you know, what do you think that is?
We blackball our damn selves because there ain't no fucking unity in here.
Yeah.
Everybody egos is in a way of coming together and really making something happen. We blackball ourselves. The talent is here.
The talent is here. I done met so many people here that got it in them. You know what I'm saying? They got the crazy potential, bro. They could do something with themselves.
Yeah.
Now, what does violence play? What role does violence play in Kansas City now compared to like 5-10 years ago? You know, is it worse now or was it worse then?
It's worse now because it's more youngins into it now.
Yeah.
But at first, you had OGs really abide by a code and stuck to it, but now ain't no guidance in this shit for real. So it's a lot of lost souls out here, boy.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to cities like Chicago, St. Louis, Atlanta, Kansas City, like I said, Kansas City doesn't get mentioned nearly as much as none of them cities. Now, do you think, like you said, the talent's here, bro? And like you said, Kansas City's kind of blackballed themselves. But how do you think, like you said, the unity, but what else do you think it is? Do you think it's, like you said, do you think it's still the crime? Do you think crime has anything to do with it still or anything? Or do you think...
I don't think it's the crime, because crime happens everywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
You're
just
right.
really like I said, it's a crab in a bucket.
'Cause
Everybody
people
in their own bubble.
A lot of people don't know Kansas City is the 7th most dangerous city in America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Missouri is one of the most dangerous cities to live in as a whole, because if you look at the top 10 most dangerous cities in America, 3 of them are in Missouri. St. Louis is number 1, Springfield's number 3, Kansas City's number 7. So anywhere in this state, it can go down. But
Yeah.
Kansas City, Springfield, and St. Louis are the hot spots for something to happen, most likely, if you're outside at the wrong
Facts.
point.
Them facts.
Wrong time, wrong,
Yeah.
wrong play.
You just
Now,
gotta know what to go to and what not to go to.
do you feel safer when you're in the 30s or in the 50s, or do you just feel safe everywhere?
I feel safe everywhere because I know what I'm gonna do. I ain't
Now-
gonna lie.
Do you know a lot of, like, are you locked in everywhere you go in KC, or is it just in your neighborhoods, or are you locked in everywhere you go?
I'm locked in everywhere. That's probably why I'm loved. I'm locked in everywhere, bro. I ain't out here causing trouble with nobody, bro.
Like I said, bro, like I've heard good things about you from people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually even heard anything bad about you, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, bro. I try to keep a good face out here, boy.
Now, what street are you exactly from in the 30s?
32nd and Garfield. You can Google that motherfucker. 3233 Garfield Avenue. It's a gray house.
How long did you live there for?
Lived there for 8 years.
Oh shit. Okay. And then when did you move to the 50s after that, or did you stay in the 30s?
My auntie always lived in the 50s, so like when I was in the 30s, like I was, you know what I'm saying, coming here visiting my auntie and shit in the 50s. So I always kind of been in the 50s, but yeah, it was mainly like a bounce around thing for real.
Would you ever want to move to another city?
Yeah, for sure.
What was bro like before, like, he ever made any music or noise in the streets, bro, when he was making music before he made noise? What was that like? And like you said, you weren't really rapping at the time. So what was life really like then? Was it just kind of more like, was rap kind of a side thing and just kind of happening here and there? Or was it, was he still focusing on it full time? Was he like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna make it happen? Or was he just kind of focusing on it side thing and staying in the street?
We always had kept rap a focus because we knew like our talent.
Potential.
Yeah, so it was mainly like really everything we did boiled down to music, you know what I'm saying? So it was mainly like, life was, regular, living everyday life.
What's one story you can tell to outsiders, somebody watching this video that's not from KC, bro, that they won't believe, but is true?
It don't matter who in the building, what they got going on with another person. You turn on that Fat Tone, stack a dollar, the whole city gonna go crazy.
That's facts, bro. That's hella true. Now, let's get into your future. I know we've talked quite a bit about what you do plan on doing. Now, after you start making music again, are you planning on just dropping over and over again? Like, are you planning on getting some videos done and dropping consistently and, trying to stay in the game? Or are you trying to, 'cause I know you just said you had your kid as well, so I know that's kind of hard to balance both. But are you gonna try to maintain, try to keep both feet in the rap game and try to keep, pushing that?
Yeah, like I said, I just had to adjust to being a father, but now it's like...
Me too.
Now it's like, I kind of know where I'm going now.
Yeah,
to where I can put both feet back in.
For sure.
And take over. So it's just like, like I said, not even trying to sound cocky. You see what In Your Bushes did. Everybody was hating on me, then they came back to love me. So I'm about to take this shit over. Like, I took a break. I gave niggas their time, but it's over.
How does KC drill different from Chicago drill and St. Louis drill and, Atlanta trap and, every other city's music? Is it the flows? Is it the beats? Is it the,
It's everything. Like, you would know a Kansas City person when you hear them, like.
For sure.
It is the flow. I say it's the flow. Because, the beats, it really depends on the rapper for real here. Like,
for sure.
It's a unique sound here. Yeah. I can say that. But it's like that, like I said, it's like that with St. Louis too. Like, it's a unique.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like, as a whole, it's like unique sound.
You ever heard of high-speed music? That's what they call St. Louis music. They don't call it drill music, they call it high-speed music.
Nah. I heard a high speed from G Herb.
See, now that's where it gets into like a little, because some people, people will say, because St. Louis will be saying they started high-speed music, then you'll have G Herbo saying, I started high-speed music, because he made that song High Speed. Then you'll have T Grizzly, because he got that song High Speed, talking about, I started high-speed music. So yeah, it kind of goes around talking about who started, but yeah, St. Louis, that's what they call the music, high-speed music. Yeah,
I heard of it, but it wasn't really like, brought to me like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And the way how for sure it's a St. Louis artist is it sounds like a high speed. So I don't know how to explain it, but it just sounds like the person rapping is doing a high speed chase.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So is KC kind of like that? Where you hear that, like, not as I'm saying like a high speed chase, but when you hear that voice, when you hear somebody going, you're like, okay, they're from KC.
Yeah.
Or is it kind of harder to tell with Kansas City than it is?
Nah,
other
you
cities?
can tell.
You can
Kansas
tell?
City, like.
Would you say Kansas City has an accent?
Yeah, we do.
I think every city definitely has their own.
Me
little
going
accent.
places, they like, you not from here. But
I just heard it how he said, you're not from
I'm
here.
thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like,
yeah.
I talk regular, but
Yeah, nah.
obviously they say we got an accent.
Nah, facts.
But I
facts.
do got to remember this Midwest, so,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, we
Now,
catching it all.
Do you think, now a lot of people say the Midwest can get pretty deadly. Do you think that the Midwest has some of the most dangerous cities in America? Like, do you think that the, East Coast and the West Coast are more dangerous? Or do you think that the Midwest has some of the more dangerous cities? Because with the Midwest, you got Detroit, Memphis, St. Louis, Chicago, Kansas City.
I mean, they kind of like,
But then also with the West Coast, you got LA, you got,
I say they kind of, with them cities that you just named, like with Memphis and stuff like that, they kind of like run neck to neck for real. Cause it's like LA, like Cali and stuff like that, the West Coast, they invented that shit. Like they invented gangs, like if you want to be technical, but it wasn't even on no bad shit. It was just like on some political shit. But on the bad shit, that's where you got the Memphis and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
Would you
going
say
on.
gang culture is pretty strong in KC? Or would you say it's more of a block culture?
Nah, gang culture.
For real? Okay. And is it pretty, now I noticed that, would you say it's a lot of younger kids kind of getting involved nowadays? Like they're younger nowadays than they were before?
They starting younger every day. They starting younger.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like took a step back, because it was like I was rapping about dark shit.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I knew a lot of people, I had a lot of ears on me and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna change who I am. But at the same time, I do want to give a narrative out to where it's like, just because I'm rapping about it, you ain't gotta rap about it.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people will listen to a song and really try to go do that shit. So
Yeah, no, they will. Especially a lot of people listen to them songs when they're going to do drills.
yeah, so
And that's because I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I used to, I was never heavy in the streets and stuff like that, but dabble, you know what I'm saying? And when I would ever go do anything that I wasn't supposed to be doing, I'm listening to something. Like whenever I'm going to do something that I know that I need some of that type of energy for, that's what I'm listening to.
yeah.
And music definitely makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah,
100%. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you listen to sad music, makes you feel sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music definitely has an effect on your emotions. Now, with you saying that, do you, like you just said, now do you want to start kind of like you said, you don't want to change who you are, and the drill culture is really big right now.
Yeah.
Do you plan on staying with kind of drill music, or do you kind of want to venture off into other categories of rap?
I mean, I just want to, don't get me wrong, I'm Baghdad, so my drill music gonna always be there for me.
For sure.
I'm gonna always make that shit, because that's what started me. But at the same time, I know I'm versatile, so I know I can do different shit to open up more of a, don't put me in so much of a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do different shit for different people.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what was high school life like?
Man, I hated high school.